Bubble up and cut right through. Just someone I believe in. You heat me like a filament. Anytime you're in the room, you burn me and I'm smoking.
My name's Martin Ridley. I actually work full time for the University of Reading, but outside of that, I run my own martial art club, or co-run it, should I say, All Abilities Martial Art, where I'm also an instructor there. This is the first time I've done anything like this, and it's the first time where I've actually had an opportunity really to think about disabled martial arts and all the positives that have come out of it. When I got my third Dan about 3 years ago, I did write about the use of a wheelchair, because at the time the use of a wheelchair was becoming more and more necessary for me. But I've never liked the wheelchair. I've always thought of it, and I never mean to be rude, but as a disabled item, and I'm not necessarily a disabled person. Well, I don't think of myself like that typically. So that was realisation that things were maybe going downhill. I needed a bit of help, but then turning on its side, I was able to write about things that I could do within a wheelchair that made it positive to me, and that being spread throughout the UK via martial art networks. And some of the feedback I had from that was just incredible. People hadn't seen that before. So I don't think there's ever been just one moment, but there's been little things that have highlighted the fact that I am a disabled martial artist, whether I like to call myself disabled or not. I am, and I'm a martial artist.
Hi, I'm Tilly Moses, and I'm going to be playing a little set for you to celebrate World Independent Living Day. Thanks, Andy, very much for organising this very cool online event and for asking me to play. It's very flattering. There are some brilliant other performers, so stick around for them, and it's really nice to be in such good company. Thank you very much for having me. Before I play my first song, I'll tell you a little bit about me. I'm Tilly, I'm 22, and I've released a couple of albums. The first one when I was 19, I think, and the second one just in the November just gone, which we toured with a big band, and it was excellent fun. Between the two albums, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which is a chronic illness, and it affects many things about my daily life. It affects my mobility. I live with chronic pain, and it affects my ability to think straight, and all sorts of other things, my energy levels. So on the second album there are quite a few songs about being disabled and living with a disability as a young woman. I'm going to play a few of those for you today, and a few others, and I really hope you enjoy them. So I'll start with a song that Andy asked me to play, which is actually the first song from the first album, which is nice because when we toured the second album, I played all of those songs quite a lot, so it's nice to give one of the old ones an outing. So this is the first kind of defiant song I wrote, and it's about refusing to fit into other people's expectations of you, which can be quite crushing when you're a young woman, which was the perspective I was writing it from. But having played through it earlier, it applies to many other groups of people as well, so I hope it resonates with you. This is a song called Definitions. I have always defined the terms by which I'm defined. I will not just be a mouth, I will be a mind. And I will not be yours unless you are mine. I refuse to let you blur any lines, and I am not denying the wisdom of age, but you cannot deny the wisdom of youth. I will always vote for hope, and every chance for truth. My love is not a weakness, nor is my womanhood. And if you think me weak, then you misunderstood. For it is within my weakness that my strength resides. If beauty is your rule, then I will not abide. And I am not denying the wisdom of age, but you cannot deny the wisdom of youth. I will always vote for hope, and every chance